So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim. European Player of the Year, League winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Messi. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Neymar. Here's a chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And no, that was never going to make it. Kimmich. That's a little off target. Gerrard. There he goes, motoring forward. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Shifted it to the flank. Osimhen. Messi. And it's Drogba. And it's Neymar. Nice looking ball. Oh, that was vital. And he's being shifted off it. Burnley yet to have an attempt on goal. Ryerson. Neymar is someone with real... It's Neymar! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross gets his head on it! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Burnley do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Oh, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Gerrard. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. Donadoni, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
That's a super give and go. And here's Neymar! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar. This is a promising build-up. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And it's Messi. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And Messi! No, just not quite.
Messi has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Now it's Villa. That's gone loose.
Villa clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to...
Tries a shot! He scored! Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Villa demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Burnley are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh no, this does not look good. Now it's Osimhen. Real chance here. Crosses it in here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And the shot! Not a bad try by any means.
Added time.
Neymar. Now it's Shevchenko. Looking for the run. He came in hard, very hard. So a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Some first half thoughts?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Burnley have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Drogba. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Maldini. Drogba. He's a sharp little ball here. He's Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Referee's given a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Griezmann. Coming on the field is number 24, Desiree Doué.
Has to go back here. Played out wide. Hangs in a cross. Impressive job. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Space for him to turn and look. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Lazio with the corner. They're first. He's rising! Ferry clears. That pass isn't the best. Burnley have the chance. Big chance! Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And they've got rid. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Lazio have their second corner now. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Conte.
Burnley may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Shot a goal! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy.
A header! And a neat finish! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Burnley cut their deficit and look rare. Good chance here! That was superb goalkeeping.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Great ball if he can get there. Doué gets into a good position.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
It's Neymar! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 2, Ricardo Ferri. Number 7,
Laid out to the left flank.
Gerrard.
He's found a way through.
11, David Villa.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Number 8, Xabi
Burnley
Alonso.
really are showing
Number
all the
13,
necessary urgency, but it's potency they
Number
need.
41, Rice. Number 20, Tekahun.
And it's with the keeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. And they're back on the ball again. Great vision. Floated through. It's gone in, and it is an own goal.
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one, but Doué! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Can he get it through? Great defending, strong and determined. Akanji for Rice. Tries to play it through. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Doué.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Burnley with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Neymar gets it away. O'Reilly. Kante does well to get it back. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Short changes him with that pass. And that is that. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want.
Oh, it's hit the post!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kvaratskhelia might just make this. Neymar. And it's Gerrard. Gerrard is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Osimhen. Can he get on the end of... Shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He's picked his way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's come to nothing. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
De Rossi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And smartly reclaimed. And it's Hullet. Great defending, strong and determined. Osimhen bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. So we're still where we started right now. Very calmly anticipates. David Villa. He's looking wide. Now it's Neymar. To Gerrard. It's a pretty loose pass. Yaya Toure. Now the ball's gone astray. Belletti. Cruyff. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. It's Hazard! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And we have our very first corner. Kvaratskhelia! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Varane gets over and intercepts. Cruyff stood his ground strongly. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. David Villa is wide and looking to get onto this. Check with the clearance. Burnley have it back and can go again. And the pass is intercepted. Kvaratskhelia. That has not gone well. Played back to the goalkeeper.
Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Shot could be on. Toure is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's gone for a throw-in. Cruyff, looking to play him in. Can he get onto this? And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And it's Cruyff.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Threads one in. He's being urged to shoot. That's a sharp pass. Griezmann. And it's Gerrard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's going wide left. So a temporary halt to the action. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
Hello everybody.
So very little to report. Nothing indeed in terms of goals scored.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. That gets us going once more.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Griezmann. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Yaya Toure. And this is Hazard. He's got away. Real shapes to shoot. It's there!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class. Real class. Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. No way through there. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Hullet. Hullet! It's bounced back off the post.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now it's Griezmann.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Impressive jump! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Well, the two coaches are
Griezmann.
signalling changes here,
Number
both at the same
14,
time.
Rijkaard. Coming on the field. Number 9.
And it's
Mbappe.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Number 8.
Toure finding
Xabi
himself in
Alonso.
space.
Substitutions taking place.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Mbappe. And he's there to retrieve it. Xabi Alonso running with the ball. Can he finish? And there's a goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He's dealt with that really well. Yaya Toure. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nuno Mendes.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Neymar. Number 2, Ricardo Ferri. Number 7,
Concentration
Gerrard.
levels are very good,
Coming on
and
the
so is the
field,
commitment. This
number
game
22,
could yet yield a winner.
Donadoni. Number 15,
Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Barcelona leading now.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Nuno Mendes, not the most accurate pass. And it's Davids. Burnley could be just about done here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, they could be caught out here. He is through here. Plenty to aim at here.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Osimhen.
Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Nuno Mendes. Osimhen.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Some really good ball movement. And he's quick to snatch it back. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, super find. And he thumps it clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
And that will be the final act.
One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how not to maximise your home advantage. And I think when you look...